Veda Handwriting Lab aims at providing a foolproof, time-tested, and result-oriented approach towards training. Both the teachers and students develop a unique style of handwriting. It is rather a program aimed at restructuring and transforming the handwriting practice.
My success is my handwriting. My success is my handwriting. My success is my handwriting. My success is my handwriting.
Good or bad handwriting is an existing myth. There is only trained or untrained handwriting. Do you know 83% of the students have multiple handwriting issues, which leads to low marks, low self-esteem, poor self-confidence, disruptive behavior, and attention deficit disorders. And finally, it may lead to dyslexia, fear, anxiety, and depression.
प्यारे बच्चों, वेदा हैंडराइटिंग लैब में आप सभी का स्वागत है। हम सभी बड़ी चिंता करते हैं कि हमारी हैंडराइटिंग बिल्कुल अच्छी नहीं है। हमें हमेशा टीचर्स डांटते हैं, कॉपी भी चेकिंग के लिए देने में डर लगता है, बड़ी छुपा छुपा कर ले जाकर देते हैं। सब पकड़ पकड़ कर इस बात के लिए ही टोकते रहते हैं, देखो कितना गंदा लिखा है, थोड़ा सा तो ढंग से लिखो ताकि कोई पढ़ सके। कैसे कर सकते हैं? आइए आपको बड़े ही आसान 5 तरीके बताते हैं जिनसे आप अपनी हैंडराइटिंग सुधार सकते हैं। हम जब लिखने बैठते हैं तो हमारा पोस्चर सही होना चाहिए। दोनों पैरों को हम समानांतर जमीन पर रखें। अपनी रीढ़ की हड्डी को भी हम सीधा रखें। ऐसे में अब हम जो लिखेंगे वो न केवल साफ होगा बल्कि हम तेज गति से भी लिख सकते हैं। कुछ लोग प्रिंट राइटिंग लिखते हैं और कुछ लोग कर्सिव, लेकिन ज्यादातर लोग दोनों को ही मिला देते हैं और एक मिक्स्ड राइटिंग में लिखने लगते हैं। इससे साफ और सुंदर भी नहीं दिखता और स्पीड तो हमारी कम हो ही जाती है। वैसे भी बच्चों, मिक्स्ड राइटिंग तो कुछ होती ही नहीं है। मिक्स्ड राइटिंग में सही तरीके से हम अक्षरों को जोड़ भी नहीं पाते हैं, जबकि अक्षरों को जोड़कर जब हम लिखेंगे तो हमारी गति भी तीव्र होगी और हमारे अक्षर भी साफ होंगे। हम सभी को अंग्रेजी के अल्फाबेट तो बहुत अच्छी तरह से समझ में आते हैं, पढ़ने में भी आ जाते हैं, लेकिन जब लिखने बैठते हैं तो लिखावट बिल्कुल अच्छी नहीं आती। आपने कभी सोचा आखिर ऐसा क्यों होता है? बच्चों, ऐसा इसलिए होता है कि हम कुछ भूल रहे हैं। ये शायद हम ये नहीं जानते कि हमें कैसे अपने हाथों को, बाहों को और उंगलियों को पेपर के ऊपर घुमाना है, यानी मूव करना है। हम सभी को मूवमेंट स्किल की जानकारी ही नहीं है कि लिखना एक कौशल है। तो फिर इस कौशल में महारत हासिल करने के लिए कुछ राइटिंग वार्म अप्स भी जरूरी है, जो आपको 10 सेकंड जरूर करना है। आखिरी में एक जरूरी बात, ऐसा कुछ होता ही नहीं है कि ये गुड हैंडराइटिंग है, ये बैड हैंडराइटिंग है, ये अच्छी राइटिंग है, ये बुरी राइटिंग है। दरअसल होता कुछ यूं है कि हम राइटिंग को एक ट्रेन तरीके से नहीं सीखते। अगर हम राइटिंग को ट्रेन तरीके से सीखें तो हम सबकी राइटिंग दिखने में बहुत अच्छी हो सकती है और स्पीड भी बढ़ सकती है। जब आप नियमित रूप से करेंगे तो आपकी कॉपी में मोतियों जैसे अक्षर छपने लगेंगे और इनको देखकर आपको भी आनंद आएगा और एक बात और, आपका आत्मविश्वास भी बढ़ जाएगा।
Hello everyone, my name is Suchitra. I am a passionate educator and master trainer. I am going to train you about how to improve your handwriting in an interesting manner. This is Veda Handwriting Lab's free online coaching season 2. Have you ever noticed students studying in the same school, same classroom, only a few students reach to the top and achieve greater success? Why do others lag behind? Why can't every child become equally successful? The reason is not only better marks but self-confidence. Self-confidence plays a major role in a student's life. Students who are very successful have greater self-confidence, while those who struggle behind are lacking the same. They suffer with low self-esteem, and anxiety. Most of the values like self-confidence, discipline, and character building are inculcated in the school life. Have you noticed in a classroom, some students keep their notebooks on the top of the table while others at the last? What does it show? The students who keep the copies on the top have greater sense of self-confidence, and those who hesitate to submit their copies are clearly lacking self-confidence. Handwriting is an important factor in the classroom taught from a very young age. As it is such an important aspect of day-to-day life, learning to write correctly and neatly can boost the self-confidence in the students. My dear children, today I am going to give you an excellent training about how to improve your handwriting. Now, please listen to the basic challenges we face today.
Let's understand that handwriting is both a science and an art. It is the neural impulses that make the hand to write. There's also development of writing readiness and the attainment of eye-hand coordination, along with the development of dexterity and fine motor skill development, which make it easy for someone to write.
I hope now you understood that handwriting is a science. Therefore, we have to approach scientifically. Also, handwriting is an art. Hence, we have to approach artistically. So, let's start now. Your handwriting is your signature. They say if you change your handwriting, you change your destiny. It has a deep meaning. Most of the time, we have heard from our parents and teachers, if you want to improve your handwriting, you have to write more. But at Veda Handwriting, we say, please don't write more. When you write more, you tend to make the same mistakes over and over again, and those mistakes will become part of your handwriting. So, please do not write more. If you want to improve your handwriting, instead of writing more, you need to learn to write correctly. You should know how to write correctly. Mind you, if you write more without knowing how to write correctly, you will spoil your handwriting. So, today I would like to teach you how to write properly. Children, now please take a sheet of paper and write in small letters the word G-O-O-D, good, 3 times. In the same way, L-I-G-H-T, light, 3 times. So, the word G-O-O-D, good, 3 times and L-I-G-H-T, light, 3 times on a paper in small letters. Firstly, let us understand what exactly are our problems or issues in our own handwriting.
Though traditionally schools have been employing copywriting as a means to improve the handwriting of learners from an early age, we often do not see this exercise as something that equips the learners get trained in developing a pattern of writing. While the learner copies something to his copywriting book as part of this ritual, he often writes in his natural way at all other times, thereby challenging the very purpose of copywriting. For example, if you compare the notebook of the child with his copywriting book, you would find in most cases 2 different handwriting patterns by the same child. Therefore, we find that copywriting practice does not guarantee handwriting practice.
Dear children, after listening to the second challenge about the problem of copywriting books, you might have understood what exactly went wrong in these many days in our life. Copying and writing is not handwriting. I repeat, copywriting is not handwriting. Handwriting is mind writing. Today, I am teaching you all how to write properly and scientifically. Before you improve your handwriting, you should know about the problems in your handwriting. First of all, please underline the first G, second G, and the third G in your word G-O-O-D, good. In the same manner, underline O and D also. First D, second D, and third D. Now, let me ask you a small question. Is your first G looking exactly the same as second G? Or are your first G and the last G looking exactly similar? There are some differences, right? You are the person who has written all the 3 times, but all the 3 letters are not similar. Why? Now, listen to the third challenge which we are facing in handwriting.
Often we see some students writing in the print style, while some others in cursive style. However, most of us write using a style which is a mix of both the print and cursive styles. This would adversely affect the speed and legibility of one's writing.
After listening to this challenge, you might have understood if you want to write in print or manuscript, you can write. If you want to write in cursive, you can write in cursive. But never mix both handwritings, because there is nothing called mixed handwriting. But if you ask me personally, I suggest you to write in cursive writing, because it is designed for human hand. Print or manuscript writing is not designed for human hand. It is designed for printing press. Do you know why is this mixed handwriting happening? We are not doing this deliberately or out of writing comfort. Real reason is we are able to join only 2 letters and we are unable to join further. So, it is not a question of skill or ability. It is an inability. If you join all the letters and write, shape of the letters, neatness will be better. Since cursive writing is less motor-sensitive, you can write faster and easier. Let me tell you, you are missing something big here. This is the real secret of handwriting. We all know how to write alphabet. We all can read and write well. But when it comes to the handwriting, we are facing a lot of issues like legibility, speed and neatness. So, this is the right time to go beyond learning alphabet. Why do your all G's are not looking similar? Even though all G's were written by you, the same person. Because I am going to reveal now the real secret of handwriting. Handwriting is nothing but a movement skill. Simply learning the alphabet does not solve any handwriting issues. Simply using copywriting books for 5 to 8 years will not solve your handwriting issues either. If you really want to improve your handwriting, you need to learn the secret of this movement skill. Handwriting is an art of movements. Today, let us focus on how to learn this movement skill in a very easy and simplified manner. It is very important to learn the other scientific areas of handwriting, including this movement skill and the right letter formation. Today, let me explain about 3 major scientific areas of handwriting. First one, sitting posture. Second one, angle of the book. And the third one, the movement of your book.
The most important thing in writing is the writing preparations. The first and foremost thing is our sitting posture. How to sit for writing. Both legs should be parallel on the ground. When you put both the legs parallel on the ground, naturally we sit straight. Suppose if you cross your legs, you see there will be small bending comes. Whenever the writing comes, you should naturally come to the sitting posture. I will repeat, both legs should be parallel on the ground. Naturally we sit straight.
Now, let me teach you the movement skills. If you know this movement skill, you can easily join the letters and you never end up in mixed handwriting. Just look at the screen. You see some strokes. It is from bottom to top. Take your pen and make 5 similar strokes from bottom to up. 5 strokes. And now do the same thing with a small tick up. Do it 5 times. Tick up, and so on. Have you noticed with a small tick, your strokes get easier and better. With a small tick, it is easy to move up and down. We in Veda handwriting suggest you this tick up and tick down method. If you begin any letter with a tick up or tick down, it is very easy for you to move and you will easily connect the letters. This tick up and tick down method will enable you to move your pen easier and faster. Let me teach you a small trick. Just raise your hand. Make sure you are not putting any pressure on your hand. Just shoulder should move. We call this method air tick. Make a clockwise circle 2 to 3 times and then also move anti-clockwise and make circle 3 to 4 times. Have you noticed when your finger moves clockwise, it is easy for you. Anti-clockwise, it is slightly difficult for you. Now, remain in this position and just look at the tip of your index finger. Draw some strokes from bottom to up. 1, 2, and 3. Now, do the same with a small tick up. Like this. Tick up, tick up, tick up. Have you felt easy to move like this? Then write small c. Have you noticed? It is moving anti-clockwise. Slightly disturbing, right? Now, write the letter N. And did you notice? It is moving clockwise and it is easy to move. And one more thing. When you write the letter L, it is going up. So, C is going anti-clockwise, N is going clockwise, L is going straight up, J is coming down, and F is the only letter which touches all the 4 lines. So, even though English alphabet has only 26 letters, each letter is moving in different directions. This is the reason we should learn this movement skill to write better. What really we are missing these many years in our writing is this movement skill.
Actually, the position of the book should be 45-degree in angle. So, if a right-hander, keep your book straight, here the 90-degree comes. If the right-hander, the right corner of the book should go up, precisely 40-45 degree. Suppose if I am a left-hander, the left corner, the 90-degree comes here, the left corner of the book should go up.
On your screen, you can see some images. The first image is tick up and the second one is a tick up and a curve, looking like a slanting grandfather's stick. They are called basic frames. From the frames, you have to make letters. Now, just touch the image with your index finger on your monitor. Slowly move your index finger and trace the image while saying aloud. We call this voice tick. Now, you are going to do finger tick and voice tick together in the tick up image. Tick up, tick up, and tick up. Please move to the next image on the screen with the index finger. Touch the image like this. Move your index finger along with voice tick. Gently trace the image on the screen with your index finger while saying aloud. Tick up and a curve. Tick up and a curve. Tick up and a curve. Relax. Now, let me explain why should we use these frames. If you see the word GOOD, good, all the three letters are moving anti-clockwise. Whenever the letters are moving anti-clockwise, you will not have the better grip. But if you write using these frames or within the frames, you can retain the shape of the letters very well. Let me remind you the underlined letter G here. All the three times it was looking different, right? If you use the frame and write into the frame, every time your G looks the same. Then, if you write the letters like L or H with a tick up, your L and H are always straight. It won't go to wrong directions. So, you will get the perfect slanting writing style. So, it is always better to write within these frames, and frames help the letters to retain the shapes very well. On your screen, you can see tick up image. Touch that image with your finger. Start moving. Tick up, tick up, tick up. Now, can you see the image I there? Tick up, down, and a dot. Tick up, down, and a dot. Now, can you see the image C there? This image is a slanting curve. Touch the image and say tick up and a curve. Tick up and a curve. Tick up, slanting grandpa's take. Tick up, slanting grandpa's take. Tick up, slanting grandpa's tick. Now, we have created the letter C with this frame. Move your fingers gently. Tick up, slanting grandpa's tick. Bottom curve becomes C. Tick up, slanting grandpa's tick. A bottom curve C. Tick up, a slanting grandpa's tick, bottom curve C. Let us continue to learn our scientific study of movement skill. On your screen, you can see the words GOOD, good, and LIGHT, light. Firstly, let us begin with the word GOOD, good. Please get ready for your finger tick and voice tick together. On your screen, just place your index finger and slowly move. Tick up, C, G, and another curve, C, O, another curve, C, O, and another curve, C and D. Repeat it. Tick up, slanting grandfather's take, come down, C, descender, G. Another curve, C, O. Another C, O. And another curve, C, and you can create a letter D. Now, the third scientific method is air tick.
Come for air tick position. Your shoulder should move and you should look at the tip of your index finger. This technique is called air tick. Now we are moving our finger on the air.
Just raise your hand, only your shoulder should move. Look at the tip of your index finger. We are going to draw the word G-O-O-D, good, in the air. Let's begin. Tick up, curve, C, G. Another curve, C, O. Another curve, C, O. And another curve, C and D. Repeat. Now the next word, light. Touch the monitor gently with your index finger. Slowly move. Tick up, down, L. Without lifting your hand. Tick up, down, I. Tick up, another slanting grandpa's tick, C, G. And tick up, down, L, and a cup down, H. And again a T. Now put a crossbar for T and a dot for I. Once again, tick up, L, I, G, H and T. Time for air tick. Look at the tip of your index finger. Only shoulder should move. On the screen, just draw in the air. Tick up, L, I, G, H and T. Relax.
One hand should be on top of the book. Why one hand on top of the book? Normally if you observe, the book or paper will be in the same place. We always go with the book. The moment you change your sitting posture, it affects your writing. So why one hand should be on top of the book? When you write, when you come down, the book should go up. We should never go with the book.
Now, you take a sheet of paper and write G-O-O-D, good, without putting any pressure. Please start. Tick up, slanting grandfather's tick, C, G. Without lifting, another curve, C, O. Another curve, C, O. Another curve, C and D. Now, once again, please start. Tick up, slanting grandpa's tick, C, G. Another curve, C, O. Another curve, C, O. Another curve, C and D. Now, write the word light without putting any pressure. Light. light. Now you look at the words good and light on your screen. Please do your finger tick on the word good. Please start. Tick up, slanting grandpa's tick, C, G. Another curve, C, O. Another curve, C, O. Another curve, C and a D. Let's go to the next image. Tick up, L. Tick up, I. Tick up, G. And another L and a cup down, H and a T. Please repeat. L, I, G, H and T. Now write the word good on the paper. Please don't put any pressure. When you write without putting any pressure, letters flow easily. Mind you, handwriting is an art. Now write the word light without putting any pressure. Light. Light. Have you felt some drawing like sensation while you are writing? Yes, it is an art. Just compare the words, the first good, the one you have written at the beginning and now. Which one is more beautiful and neater? Of course, the last one. Do you know the basic difference between the first good and the last good? First good is untrained. So far, you were using copywriting books. Your writing style was copy and writing. Now you have got trained handwriting, which is mind writing. My dear children, do you know the concept of good and bad handwriting is a myth. There is only called trained and untrained handwriting. In order to improve your handwriting on a permanent basis, you need to learn this movement skill and you also need to learn to write correctly. Since handwriting is a science, you will need some scientific methods to improve your handwriting. Veda Handwriting Lab has many online programs. We have 5 days program wherein on each day you will have just an hour training. You can undergo this training at a stretch or you can divide this into 2 or 3 parts also. But continuation is most important. Anytime you can do it based on your convenience. You do not need any additional materials other than a single line and 4-line book. Duration is only 5 days and you can see tremendous improvement after this training. If you go for our advanced program, you can get Veda Handwriting Lab training manual as well as practice manual, which is in the form of PDF format. You can take the printout and practice daily. In our basic program, you will have to use your own notebooks to practice. Wherein our advanced program, you will get our training video along with our well-crafted training manual. Then, if you choose our elite program, it is for 21 days. You receive an entire set of physical materials. It has a training manual, practice book, daily worksheets and also our manicule board. This is a complete package with a very systematic study of handwriting.
Veda Handwriting Lab focuses on mind writing before handwriting. The manicule memory device and the tick up, tick down methods make the right movements easy and effective. Proper writing is not just the result of one's knowledge of the letters, but his mastery over the movement skills. The early interventions are focused on perfecting the art of finger movements of the learners. The 5 ticks, namely the voice tick, finger tick, air tick, mental tick, and pen tick, help the learners gain mastery over the movement skills before the learners actually start writing the letters and words using pen and paper. We have found that this is a more scientific and systematic approach into developing the perfect hand. We welcome you to partner with Veda Handwriting Lab to offer our teachers and learners one of the most essential skills for their future, the right handwriting. Let's together make this a reality.
My success is my handwriting. 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 My success.
Thank you, children. I hope you find this session very useful. Once again, I would like to tell you there is nothing called good and bad handwriting. There is only trained and untrained handwriting. Please follow all the tips and tricks of the handwriting which I have shared with you. All the very best. Thank you.